Everybody can come to a flea market that's always open, but some sales are special events. Every August, on one long weekend, people come to shop along 450 miles of Highway 127 from Kentucky to Alabama.
Well, I've always been a yard sale junkie, and the idea of being able to go down the highway and see one after another for hundreds of miles, that's just irresistible, you know.
They call it the 127 Corridor Sale. It's Thursday through Sunday, but some folks start early.
Started setting up on Monday, and we was already rolling on Tuesday afternoon. We started rolling. Today, it hit just like dynamite. They've been here just lined up and down the side of the road. They come just like that, and they leave just like that. Here they come again.
Right there's a nice little piece.
Yeah, that's a 1940 double barrel
you can
pop
get arrested
gun.
for pointing at somebody.
Hey, it works.
Right there.
John Banner and Ed Hansen are two jokers from North Carolina who set up here in Kentucky.
If you ever saw something you never wanted or never thought about buying, we got it.
We need $150 for it. We'll take a little less.
It's
that's a rare
signed
piece.
by Gene Autry. I signed it, but it's his name. But he don't know it. I'm not telling anybody.
We take $60 for it. You want that wagon?
I'm telling you, if I just stay around here a little while, I might get cheaper, mightn't I?
I tell you
No,
what,
I can't
we
take
draw
the-
pretty women like flies.
You draw
I
pretty
can't
women
take
outside.
but $45 for it because it's worth it.
For the life of me, I don't know why every pretty
Yeah.
woman stops here.
Where to stop becomes the big question.
Last year we sold $1,100 yard sale stuff
Yes, we did.
in 3 days.
The name says yard sale, but really it's like a giant flea market.
When they're not out here selling stuff, Joe and Janie Hamilton often perform as Abe Lincoln and his wife, Mary Todd.
Is this cool or what?
I'm the only second generation Abe Lincoln betrayer in the LP, which is Association of Lincoln Presenters.
Mary Todd would think that she was above this. You didn't do this kind of stuff if you were from a well-to-do family.
Now everybody does it. You got tiny individual yard sales and common spaces like this field where Jessica Paget has piles of stuff.
I don't know, clothes and candles. I've got married last month, and some of it's wedding shower gifts. My husband's really proud of that Inspector Gadget thing that the doll that they had at McDonald's.
Something wrong with them?
So I've been told to watch it and make sure it don't get gone unless I can sell it for good.
We've been shopping and looking at stuff. And at first, there was not very many toys. But after that one, there was so many toys at every places.
You browse and you drive. You stop in this motel courtyard where Reg Moulton sells old stuff, and Betty Westfall has a mix of things. It's a convenient spot.
Yeah, I'm in room 7. It's real nice.
Yesterday morning at 10 o'clock, I left the parkway up there. I bought all the way.
Well, I came here on Wednesday, and I was thinking, oh, no, this isn't going to be very good. It's good.
I spent over $500 between the parkway and here.
Now, here's something right here I sell a lot of, is your leather gloves.
I found that money changer yesterday. Right there. I've been in the business for 40 years. I've never seen it in a book, and I found it yesterday. And I had to stop by the bank and get some money to buy it with. Now give me my money back.
For all you out there that refuse to go to the eye doctor, I have sightseers here.
Well, your sightseeing may take you to Jamestown, Tennessee. It was here, in the late 80s, that the idea for this 127 sale was cooked up by Mike Walker and his staff.
Now, wait just a minute. Now, what do you mean you can't bargain anymore? To make a sale, you've got to take at least a quarter off. Well, I was the county executive at that time, and just wanting to try to get economic activity started in the area, we began talking about ideas and ways to get people onto Highway 127, and before you know it, we thought about a big yard sale. Traffic jams in this area were not commonplace, but for one weekend a year, we can put up with it. A lot of people get frustrated, but by and large, most people here love it.
And people come from far and wide. Chuck Hettinger from New York City is here with his friend, Frank DeCaro, who's covering this event for the New York Times.
First I read about it in Country Living magazine, and then I was at the gym, and these two guys that I know there who have a cable access show where they dress up as clownish drag queens, and I thought, okay, if drag queens are onto this and Country Living magazine is onto this, I think it's something we want to be at.
But you never know. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack. You never know which one is going to have the thing.
We pulled off and we were at the side of the road and we were looking through all this stuff and not really finding very much. And I looked down and I found the thing that Chuck is looking for.
Yeah, my holy grail. This is it.
It's a big piece of art glass.
This is the Blanco vase, and here's the top. Stopper.
Chuck thought it was a good deal at $125.
And
I'm gonna hold that.
He's got 7 or 8 other pieces by the same company.
And the bottom of this is how you can tell that it's Blanco from where the stem was broken off when it was blown, because these are all hand blown.
A lot of stuff that I think we collect really is of value just because we say it's of value.
Oh, this looks ghastly. It's like too much clothes.
Converted double wide.
Way too much clothes.
What I'm starting to worry about is that I'm not going to be able to get it all home.
Boiled peanuts, I haven't seen those yet.
And if I had a U-Haul behind me and was just driving back to New York, I would be buying a lot more stuff than I'm buying now.
I don't know. I'm not tingling.
The sale ends on Sunday, but even in a churchyard, you can find delicious surprises, like at the booth of Melissa Carden and her husband, who specialize in pork rinds.
Normally I stand up here and I'll sell and keep the crowd up here, and then my husband Oliver, he does all the cooking.
Well, you get temperature up to 400 degrees. Get me a scoop. Pretty good size scoop. Toss it in there. And I got this to hold it down because it'll pop up. Takes about a minute.
And our pork rinds, we got a plain, a salt and vinegar, sweet barbecue, mild Cajun, and a hot and spicy.
And they sort of like expand. Of course, I always lift it up a little bit to look to see how they're doing. And people just like watching. Then when they get done, I take this and sort of get the grease off of it. And I sprinkle the seasoning on them. Any flea market we go to, we seem to do real well with the pork rinds.
Lots of people do well at this sale, and you get to see some of the South, too.
But it's so beautiful. And just if you get tired of scenery, there's junk everywhere. So it's like it just keeps you going and going and going.
You know, this was just a clip. To get a DVD copy of this entire program or others like it, please call 1-800-274-1307 or visit WQED.org and click on Shop WQED.